Yo guys, Coba here, and today I'm here with the final team builder for the main season of the Soccer League. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the Soccer League is a league that I'm in which I counter team just like the normal league format does. But I counter team my opponents, my friends, and try to get up on top. And I did make it to finals last week because I'm 4-0, and no matter what my opponents do, I am definitely going to the playoffs. So yeah, this week is not that important, but nonetheless I will try to win this week, just because of the fact that I'm always trying to win. Yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into the team. Today I will be prepping for the Chicago Charizards, yeah. Also known as Dan. No, not the A-Drive Dan, but a good friend of mine, which I have been in multiple leagues with. He's a chill dude, and he had a pretty interesting, scary draft. But for some random reason, he didn't always end up on top. He had a lot of hacks against him. I mean, that's what you get if you use a Prankster Thunderwave Mon in the form of Klefki. But the other mons that he has are Mega Charizard X, Amoonguss, Klefki, Starmie, Heliolisk, Normal Tornadus, Cofagrigus, Flygon, Hariyama, Weezing, Armaldo, and Grumpig. So, all with all, a really scary draft, but I do feel like once his RU picks were done, or after the Flygon and the Hariyama and the Weezing, well, even the Weezing, I felt like his draft really fell apart. So I'm not expecting one of these these bottom three to come to the match, just because of the fact that they are not as important for his team. He didn't really bring them to a lot of matches, so I'm not expecting to bring it this week as well. So I'm really certain he's gonna bring like Charizard X, Amoonguss, Starmie, even Tornadus. I think Flygon and Hariyama might come, or maybe wait. Well, no, he's definitely gonna bring Cofagrigus. So Charizard X, Amoonguss, Cofagrigus, Starmie, Flygon, Tornadus is probably the team that I'm expecting. He might throw in Hariyama, like I said, for maybe Tornadus, but that's pretty much a team that I'm expecting. And I'll jump straight into the team that I am bringing for him. If you don't know my team, it's down below here. Yeah, I'm gonna hop right straight into it. I will not start with the Fortress. I will start with my win condition this week being Mega Gyarados. And this week I'm not bringing a Mega Gyarados with Dragon Dance. What is this? You've been bringing this like the last couple of 3 weeks. Well, I didn't really feel like that was gonna be my optimal set. He does have a Mega Charizard X which can Dragon Dance up itself. He does have a lot of taunt, good taunt users in the form like Prankster Tornadus, which can prevent me from Dragon Dancing. And if that is my main strategy, I'm not gonna really survive doing that thing. So I was kinda gonna go another route, and I first wanted to bring like a Baton Pass and stuff like that, but like I said, I really expect him to bring a lot of taunt because of the fact that Cofagrigus can get taunt, Grumpig can get taunt, Tornadus can get taunt, a lot of good taunt users on his team, and I've been bringing a lot of setup, so I didn't want to have to rely on setup on my own. So I brought this set, and this is pretty much the set that can wreck his team. Look at this. Earthquake. You're switching. Crunch does like 37%, I believe. You die. You don't really want to take a hit either. It's a 2-hit KO. I'm gonna Cofagrigus the crunch. I mean, you're not really loving to take a hit. Hariyama might take it, but I'm not really anticipating him to bring Hariyama, but he doesn't like a waterfall as well. Earthquake, waterfall, crunch. Yeah, that's pretty much his entire draft, countered by one set without a Dragon Dance. So Mega Gyarados has such an amazing matchup, and that's basically the focus on this week. I wanted Mega Gyarados to put in work, and the biggest threats for the Mega Gyarados were the Charizard X. I just wanted extra Charizard X counters, and the Amoonguss, which could be pretty annoying. So for the first mon for the Charizard X, I brought a couple of things. First of all, a choice card for Landorus, and I will note, this is gonna be my lead 100% of the time. This is gonna be my lead. And why is this gonna be my lead? If he brings Klefki, he cannot Thunder Wave me, and I can set up rocks. Or I can Earth Power. Whatever makes me feel the best, I don't know. But the reason for me to lead with Landorus is that he has to switch into response if he doesn't lead off with a great response. And if he, I mean, I can Stealth Rock and Bluff, Life Orb, or Yachi Berry on a switch in. Now, what is that gonna grant me? It's gonna grant me the fact that he doesn't predict the Landorus to be Scarfed, because I'm not going to U-turn out. Last week I brought Landorus with U-turn, and I think it might have spoiled the fact that I'm U-turn. So I'm not gonna do that this week. I'm just going to bring the Stealth Rock and switch out afterward, just because of the fact that I think that is my optimal play. So for the rest, this Landorus is pretty much a response to Charizard X. Once it Dragon Dance stop one more time, I can just kill it with Earth Power. Psychic is there for Amoonguss, which gets 2 hits KO'd pretty much. HP Ice is for the Scarf Flygon if he decides to bring it. And the Rocks is there, just there to get up rocks, I think. Another response to the Charizard X is kinda a little bit my Infernape. Just because of the fact that this does outspeed it before Dragon Dancing up. And just Infernape does a lot of things as well this week. I mean, Earthquake, Flare Blitz, Thunder Punch, because it does have Thunder Punch if you didn't notice. Mach Punch can pretty much kill this in one hit if he doesn't run like defense investment. Thunder Punch, I mean, you're switching, but Flare Blitz still does junk. You are not enjoying to take just well, you're switching, I guess. I mean, Flygon is indeed his Infernape check, but and Hariyama. These things can pretty much, these three can switch in. These four, okay. This is so bad. But the top half of its team gets pressured by Infernape a lot, and I love the fact that Infernape does have that. The only thing that I don't like is that I cannot run the U-turn, because I need my priority. I need Thunder Punch for the Starmie switch-ins, I need EQ for the Charizard, and I need Flare Blitz for the Amoonguss. So I cannot run the U-turn, but I really wanted it to, but I cannot do that, unfortunately. So, you might think like, oh, okay, so Amoonguss can spore, but I mean, I'm gonna pressure him that he cannot spore me, and if that is the case, I can always sack my Fortress or something like that. Fortress is not that important, but I will go into Fortress right now. Yeah, look at this set. Wait. You're not ice. I never made you ice. Okay, or electric. Okay. This set is pretty weird. It's just basically a rapid spinner to get rocks off my side of the field, because I love that. And the rest of the set is pretty weird. And why is this even a set? Well, Volt Switch is to gain initiative and to have a Volt Switch score with my Jolteon. And with this spread, I do 1/3 to a Tornadus, so Tornadus cannot switch into me even though it has Heat Wave. It does get 3-hit KO'd, and if rocks are up, I mean, that is not a switch in at all. so I love that fact. Hidden Power Ice. If Flygon, like the Life Orb, Defog, Fire Blast, Flygon, and I'm expecting him to bring, HP Ice is a 2-hit KO, so he cannot switch in. Nor can he, well, he's probably gonna switch in and try to fear me out with like a Fire Blast. But I don't care, I'm just gonna HP Ice and force you out instead. Rapid Spin is there to get rid of rocks or spikes if he wants to bring them with Klefki. And Toxic is there just because of the fact that I don't want to get walled by Charizard X, and I can at least put a timer on that if I want to. The last two mons are Jolteon. I mean, Jolteon was just a safe, slappable mon for this team. If you look at it, he doesn't really have a ground immunity, or electric immunity I should say, except the Flygon, but Flygon obviously gets 1-hit KO by a Hidden Power Ice, even though it wouldn't be spec, so if I get knocked off, Hidden Power Ice still kills, don't worry. But with the choice specs, I'm just gonna definitely kill him. I can Volt Switch freely on his team. I have another move on this guy, which you might be surprised, like, oh, why do you have Shadow Ball and Yawn? Well, Shadow Ball is a 2-hit KO on that of Agrigus, so it's not a switch in, even though it is specially defensive. And why Yawn? Well, I didn't really need Thunderbolt this week, and Yawn is pretty nice just to force things out. So, for example, if he wants to bring in like Hariyama to, oh, I can tank a hit and I can kill it with the Earthquake, well, I can force you out with Yawn the next turn. So if you want to kill me, fine. But I'm switching out and you're gonna get put to sleep. So Jolteon was a safe, slappable mon on the team, and I do think it will grant me a lot of momentum. And the last mon, Sub-Zero, Kyurem-Black, is once. I mean, if you look at my roster for like last couple of weeks, I haven't brought this thing in 2 weeks, and I needed to get back into it with the Kyurem-Black. And why is this such a nice set? Like I said, Substitute is the main theme this week because of the fact that Mega Gyarados has Substitute as well. But Substitute is just nice, so I can get off some nice hits just when I'm behind a sub. It's a pretty bulky sub, even though it doesn't have HP investment, and I do have leftovers, so I can stall a little bit if the Charizard X wants to come out and it's toxic, so I can maybe sub stall a bit, but that's not the plan. The main focus lays on the fact that Ice Beam, Fusion Bolt, Earth Power is a great set of just a great coverage move. Coverage spread, I should say. Earth Power is nice for the Charizard, Ice Beam's nice for the Moongus, Earth Power, Fusion Bolt, Earth Power, Ice Beam. Ice Beam is a little chunk. Ice Beam, of course. I mean, Hariyama is still switching. He might actually bring the Hariyama, but it doesn't really grant him any momentum, I think. So, obviously, because of the Terra Volt, I can Earth Power this thing. Ice Beam's nice for this thing, and this doesn't really like a Fusion Bolt to the face. I wanted to bring Shadow Claw just because of the fact that it could hit the Grumpig as well as the Starmie, but I really don't see him bringing Grumpig, so I didn't went with it. I just went with Fusion Bolt. And that's the team that I have for you this week. So, what's gonna be my win condition? Well, probably Mega Gyarados Wishy-Washy. I love this mon, I really do. And what's gonna be my surprise factor? Of course, this Fortress. So if you think that Fortress will pull through, you can just yeah, be happy or something like that. And without further ado, I'm gonna get out of here. The team builder, or wait, lol, the match will be up tomorrow, so if you want to check it out, be sure and check it out, of course. So that's been me, that's been it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.